All right, welcome. We are in St. Peters, Missouri, and we are playing a four-game series. We've got two games against Windy City in Chicago, and then we've got Omaha. And I just got an update on my phone here saying the Blues are about ready to cough up this 4-0 lead. That's not going to work. God, man. Anyway, I'll try not to get into that. I don't want to get too angry right now. Get angry before I get angry. But we had a good game this morning against Omaha, and I think we won that game 4-2. Played these guys, Windy City, Chicago, yesterday, and played them and won 2-1. Now they played the Blues earlier today and beat them 2-0. So tough team, and we're going to try to keep the feel good going. We got 16-minute periods, and coaches behind the bench for Carshield tonight: Brandon Davis, Chris Brown, Mark Staub, Chris Flogger. And Flogger's talking to everybody right now, trying to get everybody ready to go. And we got some cool looking uniforms. The kids don't like them, but I like them. I think they look really good. I don't know why they don't like them. What's the reason we don't like our uniforms? I think they're pretty good. I think Caleb Hudson doesn't fit into his because he's like 6'1" now, and but I still like it though. It looks cool. But anyway, we're gonna get this game going. We're 16-minute periods. We got the ref at center ice. We got two refs here tonight, and we're gonna go with the top line, which is pitcher, Scholes, Flogger, and we got Pickering and Schrader on defense. Brandon Buell in net, and we're in good hands back there. So let's see if we can get this rocking here. Windy City doesn't really want to get to the faceoff dot. They're kind of thinking about how the last game went. So we're going to get it rolling here, right? Here we go, setting it up. Pitcher going to the faceoff dot. Here we go, dropping it. And Carshield wins that faceoff. Pickering gets it down into the neutral zone area, and it's cleared into the Carshield zone. Schrader around the boards over to Scholes. Scholes, look out as pitcher was targeted, and guy just bounced off pitcher. This puck is dumped down into the Chicago zone. Guy falls down and not able to control that puck as Carshield gets it off the boards, not out. Big shot from the point coming. Shoots it! Good save by Buell as a turnover by Carshield. Now, Windy City trying to get that puck down low, and look out. Here comes Flogger. Flogger gets control of it. Gets it over to Scholes. Scholes just dumps it down, bounces off a player. Goalie sets it up. Scholes going in. He gets his own clearing and not able to maintain possession of that. And now full-scale line change going on as Ridgway has it. Ridgway looking, gets it over to Rouse. Rouse tries to make a move, gets it over to Berryman. Berryman trying to get it out along the boards and cannot get it down. And now it's Fisher trying to dig it out of there. Stuck in the neutral zone here as Fisher dumps it down. The goalie's going to set it up behind the net. Gives it over to Berryman out in front. And Springer there and not able to get a stick on it and clears back over into the near corner. Big hit by Springer. And now it's up along the boards, picked up by Berryman, and he's not able to control that. Here comes Windy City, and that's offsides as Chicago got a little excited there and went offsides. So we've got, I heard earlier today we had Barth winning the belt, I think it was, and Flogger got the hard hat, and it was beautiful things going on. And here we go, face-off. Berryman trying to get that face-off as it's cleared into the Carshield zone now, set up by Brandon Buell, who's a freaking defenseman at times. It's awesome. Plays like Bennington. That puck comes around. Givens there. Givens going to try to muscle that puck out of the corner, kicking at it, trying to get it to go the other way. Comes out in front now, down low. Chicago is able to get it. Lacoste with a good hit. Comes back to the point. Big shot from the point. Gets kicked around. And now nobody can really get their hands on it, get their stick on it. Now it's up the board. Springer's going to get it. He can't get it out, though. It's picked up, and Givens is going to flick it out, but not all the way out. Now it does make it out. And Chicago's going to dump that back down. Lacoste is going to get it. Clear it around the boards. Get it over to Givens. Givens has time. Shoots it down the ice. It's not going to go. Brock's got a step on a guy. Not able to get to it. Now it's back to Stanley. Stanley tries to make a move. He's up against the boards. He's pinned. Now he's able to fall down, and the guy gets it. Good hit by Miller. Barth now. Barth trying to get it. And Chicago not able to get that puck out as they dump it back down. Barth on the attack. Tries to make a hit. Gets the puck. Good play. Looking. Passes it out in front. And Stanley now in the corner. Trying to get that puck. A nice cross check to the back. They're going to have to do more than that. And now Stanley still maintaining possession of that. He's got it. Pinned it up against the boards. Didn't have anywhere to go with it. Some guys trying to stab at it. Miller now enters the fray. 5 guys in there, and they're not going to get it out. Stanley would not let anybody have the puck. Selfish at times, I guess. And good pressure by this line, and now we've got, see here. Now it's the face is going to come out to the neutral zone. Miller's going to take this face off. Miller gets the face off back. Rawls shoots it down. Here comes Carshield in on the attack now. Barth gets to it in the corner, trying to get it over to Stanley, and now it comes back over to Miller. Miller trying to get it back to the point, not able to do that. And now they come out. Chicago gets it over the blue line. They're in over the red line. They clear it down. Good hit by Barth. And Ridgway is in the corner now battling a guy. Comes into the near corner now. Chicago trying to make a move. Comes out of the corner. Around the net he goes. Looking. Drops it off as the point guy. And Brandon Buell is just going to jump on that as the puck squirted out of the corner. And there'll be a face-off in the Carshield zone with these cool uniforms we have on right now. Kind of light powder blue looking things. Kind of cool. All right, face-off. We got Shiloh Pennington out here playing. He took the last game off, and the goalie's trying to escape out this door over here, and he was almost out of here, and now they're going to keep him in. Looks like somebody from the outside saw him trying to get out. All right, here we go. Face-off. Pennington taking the face-off. They got Simpson and Kaiser with them. Good face-off win. Up along the boards, Kaiser has it pinned up against the boards, and now it comes out, and it comes out towards the blue line, and it's cleared in. Now Ridgway gets it. Ridgway has some time, hits the referee with a shot, and now it's pinned in along the boards again, down to the point, and it gets past him, and Simpson's got speed. Simpson's going to get around the guy, and he can't get to it, and he's able to wrestle it away, though. Good play, and now, Pennington had it. Kaiser coming in now to back check as Givens shoots it off the boards, comes out to center ice. That was a nice play, and now Chicago just dumps it in, comes off the boards, and it's going to come all the way out to Lacoste. Lacoste out the boards. Down the ice it goes, and I think Kaiser's got a step on a guy maybe, and it's not able to get a stick off that shot high. Lacoste able to bat that down. He gets belted on the play, though. Will not give up on the play, though. Good play by Kaiser. And now they're battling. They got about 5 guys up against this near board situation here, and the puck comes all the way out, gets it up to Pitcher. Pitcher gets tripped on the play, gets around a guy. Now he dumps it in. Big hit coming. And now Pitcher stuck up along the boards behind the net. And now Scholes comes out with it out front. And it goes down the ice. As Schrader's got a hustle. Good play. Gets it over to Pickering. Pickering off the boards to Flogger. Flogger trying to get it. And is not able to get it deep. As now Pickering back off the boards again, and now careens off the boards and into the Chicago zone. Flogger trying to back check, and good play, and it's kept in by Pickering. Now comes over to Flogger. Flogger passes out front, they shoot. Oh, what a save by the goalie! As Flogger made a fantastic pass to Scholes, and now Pickering's got to hustle. Guys getting around him. In on goal, he shoots. What a save by Buell! And now Scholes has got to get it. Passes it out of the zone and into the neutral zone, and both goalies getting tested here early. And now here comes Chicago again. Gets it over to the neutral zone, into the Carshield zone, around the net, back out towards the near boards. Guy carrying it, tries to make a pass. Passes it to no one, and Scholes doing his best to fight that, and now it's into the corner now. Schrader, good hit there, as it comes to Berryman, not able to hang on to that, and now a shot, and Scholes trying to get that puck out. Guy's going to turn, takes a shot, he whiffs, and now back to the point. Guy comes in, takes a shot, and Buell with that quick glove makes the save. We're going to do a face-off in the Carshield zone. 8:58 left in this first period. It's been back and forth. And we got the Fisher line coming out. And face-off, won by Fisher, as Ridgway gets it up to Springer. Springer not able to get that puck out. And now the puck is up along the boards. I think that's back to the point now. Oh, good play by Berryman. Berryman's able to get that out. He's going to wrestle with this guy. Is able to win that stick battle. And now Springer's got speed coming into the Chicago zone. Clears it around. Kept in by Ridgway. Good keep in. And that puck comes out. And it's picked up by Berryman. Berryman's going to hang on. Good play. Gets it over the blue line. Just dumps it in wide of the net. Springer trying to get on net. Wasn't able to get there fast enough. And now that puck is dumped down, and a partial breakaway. Good play by Fisher to come back and get it. And now he's got speed the other way. Gets over the red line, gets over the blue line, drops it back to Springer. He loses it, and now Lacasse has got to come back and get it in the neutral zone. He dumps it down off a player, goes wide on net, and the goalie's going to hang on to it as it deflected off somebody. It was going to go wide, and it went on net. So we got a line change here. Looks like we've got Barth, Stanley, Miller, and we're going to have Givens and Lacasse at the point. Miller taking this face-off. Here we go, face-off. Won by Carshield briefly, and that puck's down the ice. Given. Oh, great play by Brandon Buell. And, good play by Carshield. And now Stanley's going to try to get that puck out. Good play to clear it out. Chicago's got to retrieve the puck in their own end. And a passing going on in Chicago's zone. And that's going to be, no icing. And Brandon's going to come out and play it. Shoots it up along the boards. It's intercepted by Chicago. Chicago going to look to get that puck out in front. Not able to do it. Shot. Oh, tipped wide. Good tip. Another shot. And Lacasse is there. And good play. Now Stanley's got it. Stanley off the boards and down the ice. It's not going to go far enough. Barth has got it. Barth has got a beat on it. Stanley's able to get it. Gets it over to Barth. Out front, they shoot. Oh, what a save by the goalie, as Miller was all alone and not able to bury that, and the goalie made a fantastic save. As a bang-bang play from Stanley to Barth to Miller out in front, and not able to get it in. Goalie made a phenomenal save. So we got Shiloh Pennington out here with Kaiser and Simpson. Pickering in. Good play by Kaiser to keep that puck in. Looking, gets it out front, he shoots off the post, and it goes just wide as Pennington teed it up from in close, and it just missed. And now Kaiser looking, and it's kept in by Chicago, now picked up by Simpson. And Chicago has it. They're going to get over the line. Guy's going to wind up. Cannot get around a guy. And a good play by Pickering there to defend. Comes back to the point now. Shooting! And it goes wide. And now behind the net now, that's Schrader up to Berryman, and now we've got penalties matching minors, I think, as Pickering was involved with a Chicago player, and they're both going to go off for 2 minutes. I think we got some yelling going on. I don't know who's yelling. But anyway, matching minors, we're going to go 5-on-5, and pitcher coming out to take this draw in the Carshield zone, and a good block there as that faceoff came to a player that took a shot from close, and a good pass as Mike Pitcher, Pitcher along the boards, working hard, gets it over to Flogger, back to the point, and a shot from Rawls, comes in front, shot, and it goes wide as it landed on Scholes' stick, as Ridgway does a great job of hanging on to that puck, and it comes to Pitcher, dumps that puck on net, and the goalie makes a save. So good pressure from Carshield here. Can you guys hear me? Oh, good. Pitcher, Flogger, Scholes, Rawls, and Ridgway at the point. Battle at the face-off dot. And here comes Chicago. Chicago's going to dump that in. Rawls has got some time. And whoa, out in front, look out! As that happened to us earlier, man. Right where that other goal came out this morning, there was a goal that I think Windy City got scored on. So look out for that. All right, so a huge hit by Scholes as a player goes down, and he's going to get back up. And here comes Givens, just dumps it in. And this line is laying some big-time hits. And here it goes, Chicago gets over the blue line. They're going to take a shot, shoots it over the net. And now Flogger has it. Flogger can't get that puck out. And it comes to Givens as he belts it down the ice. That's going to go wide, but will they call it? And it's icing. Keep an eye on that corner because a goal earlier today, maybe, I don't know if it was this morning. I think it was this morning, and it hit that same bump. And it worked in our favor. Thank goodness. But, man, it sucks when it happens to you. So we got Fisher taking that faceoff, not able to win that faceoff. Comes back to the point. Nice whiff by Chicago trying to shoot that puck in. Look out. Oh, good clear. And now here comes Springer. He's got speed through the neutral zone, passes it, and not able to get that pass, and now it's offsides as as Springer made that pass, but passed kind of into some traffic, and everybody went offsides. Here we go. Fisher taking the face-off in the neutral zone. Not getting that puck down deep, but now it's Berryman trying to get that puck in, and now Chicago's just going to take it. They dump it down into the Carshield zone. Lacasse passes it over to Givens. Givens with the whiff, can't get that puck out, and it's up along the boards, and now it's come back to the point. They dump it down. Around the net it goes, and Givens chasing. Good hit. And now that guy still has the puck, comes out, and a good play, as I think that was Lacasse that was able to, and that's hit with a high stick, but they're going to keep it going. And that puck comes out to the neutral zone, and the guy passes it to no one, and it comes up, and now we got a 2-on-1 the other way. Pass it over, Berryman shoots, what a save! What a save by the goalie, as more chances from Carshield. They just cannot bury that, as Miller got it over to Berryman, and Berryman can't bury it. And we're going to be having a face-off down in Chicago zone here. I think, got to cash in on those plays. But here we go. Miller, Stanley, Barth with Pickering. Stanley gets it. Stanley comes out in front. He shoots. What a save by the goalie again. As Stanley found himself alone in front. Cannot beat that goalie. And the net comes off, so they're going to have to fix the net. As Stanley was left all alone, came right in. Goalie made a save. So another close-in chance, and Chicago gets that puck and dumps it off the boards down the ice. Good play. Oh, nice play by Barth to smack that puck out of midair and get it down deep. And now a backhand that's coming. Oh, good play, and that's going to be offsides as it went off Schrader's skate and back into the zone, and Stanley and Miller were nowhere near getting out yet. So we're going to have a face-off at center ice. Miller taking this face-off here. And face-off is won by Chicago. Off the board, Stanley's going to get it, and it's offsides. They're going to do it again. Offsides. Lots and lots of offsides going on right now. It's 3:15 left in the first period. And they're going to do a defensive switch. Looks like Rouse and Ridgway come on and replace Pickering and Schrader. Stanley, Miller, Barth, and still out there. Face-off, neutral zone. And the puck comes to Ridgway. Ridgway off the boards. Good play. Not able to get it deep, though. And the pass comes over to Rouse. Rouse, oh! And a good steal by Chicago. They're coming back the other way. Takes a shot. Oh, and a good cleanup job by Carshield there. And now Miller has it. Miller just dumps it off. And now Stanley's going to hustle to get to it. And he's going to chase this guy around the net. And here comes Miller. And it's intercepted by Carshield as Simpson gets it over to Rouse. Rouse up to Stanley. Stanley dumps it down on net. And it goes around. And here comes Chicago back out the other way. Clean. Oh, good keeping by Pennington as he was there. He's going to get his chance to get that puck going again down low. Simpson in the near corner battling. Not able to get it out. Now picked up by Lacasse. Lacasse trying to keep it low. And now Chicago takes over behind their own net. Dumps it back. And now they turn it over again as Kaiser's there. Kaiser looking. Dumps it behind the net again. No one there for Carshield. And that guy's going to shoot it down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call, and a little bit of sloppy play going on from Chicago right now, as they're going to have to clean that up a little bit, but I don't want them to. I want them to keep messing up. Face-off is in the Chicago zone. Pennington taking this face-off. Kaiser out there with Simpson, and the puck comes on net as a face-off as Pennington. And the guy takes Pennington's stick and throws it, and that's not really good manners. And Pennington gets his stick back, and Pennington wins that face-off, gets it down into the Chicago zone, up along the boards. Now Chicago just dumps it out. Good play by Schrader there to dump that, to just poke check that, and now Schrader has it. Look out, Schrader. And he gets belted in the corner, out in front. And oh, what a save by Buell, and it goes over the net on the rebound. And now Simpson's going to have to go in to get it. And they're going to call a penalty. And I don't know what's happening here and who's getting what. But Pennington looked like what is the problem here? What are they going to do? And they got power play for Carshield here. Was that a trip or? I feel like there was like more interference than anything. But all right. So Carshield on the power play, big time power play right now. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes in this penalty. 1:28 left in the period. And Schrader's not able to hold that puck in. It comes out towards center ice. Schrader's going to have to back it up and get it over to Pickering. Pickering looking, passes it over to Schrader. Schrader can't do anything with it. Now he gets it back to Pickering. Pickering looking, and he's going to carry that. Good play. Oh, good play. Gets it down. Oh, and now Chicago coming back, and Schrader's able to break that up. Not a good start to this power play. Now to just start over again. Here we go. Schrader has it behind his own net. And they're going to try to get this thing going the other way. 50 seconds left in the period. They got to get going. And now Pickering has it. Pickering looking. He's going to carry it. He's going to carry it all the way in. He's going to set it up, go around everybody. And now it's picked up by Scholes. Scholes back to Schrader. Schrader down low. And now Pickering in the near boards. Gets it over to Schrader. Schrader over to Scholes. A shot! And now it goes behind the net. Good save by the goalie. 23 seconds left. Pickering back to the point. Schrader tees it up, shoots it. Oh, and it goes wide. Gets saved by the goalie again. And now it comes back to Scholl. Scholl's out in front. Oh, and pitcher couldn't get a stick on it. Pickering now. Pickering shoots it. And now we have the net off. And the goalie's mask is having issues. So they're going to fix all that. Good pressure by Carshield right there. 9 seconds left on this in this period. 39 seconds left in the power play. So be nice to get something on this with 9 seconds left. I don't know. We'll see how it goes here. Pitcher takes the faceoff, gets it back to Pickering. Pickering to Schrader with the shot. Oh, it goes wide. And that's going to do it for the period. So good chances by Carshield. Low-scoring game just like it was yesterday. Apparently, unless something changes, I don't see it getting any different here. So Flogger is going to talk to the troops here. I played wiffle ball today for probably about 4.5 hours, and it's just 2-on-2. And I must have swung the bat a million times and pitched forever. And I thought everything felt really good. I went inside, sat down, and then the rigor mortis started setting in. And I'm here, and it's like, oh my gosh, getting out of the car. I don't even know. It's just a really tough situation here. But St. Louis, the Blues, the AAA Blues. Well, actually, I'm going to give you a Blues update here. Still 4-3 going into the third period. Blues going to have to do better. Now, the AAA Blues today played this Chicago team, and this Chicago team shut them down 2-0. I can see how that happened. The goalie is just playing out of his mind, and he's been – I mean, we've had some really good chances. I'll tell you what, I think we've had the better of the chances all period long. And we've had some very up-close chances. And there's 30 seconds left in this power play. I don't know if we're going to be able to get too much done. 16 minutes left in the second period. We're going to start it off here at the face-off dot. Center ice. Fisher taking it with Berryman and Springer. Fisher gets that puck to Springer. Springer gets it back to Givens. Givens off the boards, and now Chicago takes it. They're going to dump it out. And good play to get it to Springer. Springer can't get it. And good play by Givens as he leaves it for Springer. Springer over to Lacasse. Lacasse gets it over to Berryman. Berryman, good play. Tries to dump it down. Not able to get it too far, though. And it puck is coming out as the penalty is now over. And here comes Chicago back the other way. Gets around a guy. Shoots it. Great save. Great save by Buell again as this guy went around everybody and put a shot in close. And now Lacasse has got to go get it in the corner, near corner. Oh, and it comes out. And now Berryman's got a beat on this puck, and Chicago's going to get to it. And he drops it off. And Fisher bypasses it. And now it's dumped down, and they got an offsides. So they're going to have the – oh, now we have intentional offsides. So it's going to go down into the Carshield zone. Rouse, Ridgway, Stanley, Barth, Miller. Taking this face-off here is Miller. I don't know why I feel like this is an important face-off, but here we go. Miller taking the face-off is able to win that face-off and get it over to Barth. Barth hits somebody with it, and now he's going to carry it. Good play. Gets it through everybody. Now he's coming back the other way. Gets it over to Stanley. Shoots. Oh, what a save by the goalie again. And Stanley's able to keep it in. Gets it. Shoots it. Another save. What a good passing play and a good setup by Miller. Barth to Miller to Stanley in the slot. And we worked on some stuff like that down in the basement. And I don't know. I mean, if I had Brock's skating ability, I probably would have scored that. Sorry. I mean, I just would have. All right, here we go. Miller taking the face off and gets it back. And Chicago grabs it and gets it out. And Pickering's got a beat on that. Off the boards. Good play. And now I think Barth has got a chance to get there. Oh, and they're going to call icing on that. So we're going to go face-off down into the Carshield zone, and I thought Barth was going to get to that first. I don't understand that rule. If you've got a guy and nobody's around him, and it's from the opposing team, and he's like way ahead of everybody, I don't understand that rule. But here we go. Face-off. Miller gets it back to Buell. Normally, when you win the face-off back to Buell in roller hockey, he's going to take it down the ice and score. But he's got too much padding on today. And Miller taking this face-off again as Chicago comes out with it. And now Miller's got to come in and does a good job of getting a stick on that, and it goes out of play. Man, I think I'm still hoarse from yesterday, yelling and screaming in this broadcast. Anyway, another face-off. We're going to do it again. Miller gets it back to Buell. Buell's like, hey, I got it. Let's do it again. Keep winning it back to Buell. That's cool, though. I'm glad we're winning face-offs. But Buell's not going to allow that to sit there very long. Miller wins it back to Buell again. And now Stanley's got it. Stanley gets it, looking. Gets a great pass over to Miller. Miller dumps it in, not able to handle that pass. That pass had some heat on it. And now Chicago, good play by Schrader to step up. And his stick is tied up with somebody. Huge hit by Stanley there. And now that's offsides. Stanley was caught in. All right, so we got a face-off in the neutral zone. And pitcher tries to win that face-off. They dump it down, and Lacoste grabs it. Lacoste, good play by Flogger just to tip that in. Shot around the net. Chicago just setting it up. And Chicago's going to come out. Oh, great play by Scholes. Shoots it. And it's out of play. Scholes had to get rid of that puck quickly. Not a lot of time, but, man, good steal there by Scholes. Right in the middle between the circles. Pitcher going to take this face-off. Pitcher not able to hang on to that face-off. That guy hit it with a high stick. And anyway, Scholes doing a good job, gets it down low to pitcher, and now a hit on pitcher, comes out front. Oh, good save by the goalie. And now that beautiful keep-in by Gibbons. As you can see, he played baseball at one time. And now it's dumped down low. And now it's up the boards. They're going to try to shoot it out. It comes out to Chicago. And now we've got a 2-on-1 the other way. Shoot it! What a save by Buell. And now he saves it again. And now the net comes off and we've got a fight. And that's cleaned up real quick by the refs. Puck was loose. Brandon made two really good saves. He tried to do a wraparound, and then I think he ended up getting on top of Buell, and all three of our guys basically moved a couple of their guys out of there. Some unhappy fans right now saying you can't touch our children and be rough with them. And now Flogger's a little angry with some referee call here, I think because of the face-off. But anyway, Rawls, the face-off is won by Chicago. Comes back to the point. Look out from the point. And a shot. Oh, big save in on goal. And it went off Simpson. And now it's shot back down. Another good save by Buell there. And now Rawls has it. He's got some room. Shoots it off the boards. Not out. As it comes back around, Ridgway's going to give it a shot now. Gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser passes it to Rawls. Rawls passes it to Chicago. Shoots it over the net. Let's try it again. Rawls off the boards. Can't get it out. Again, and now it's out. And now Chicago picks it up. And look out. Piddington's got it. Oh, good play. Pennington shoots it. Oh, and not able to get it as it was defended. Here comes Chicago back through the neutral zone. Offsides. Oh, then that was offsides, but they're not going to count it. Big shot. And Brandon Buell playing catch with Chicago as he makes the save. Brandon Buell is cool as the other side of the pillow. Just doing a fantastic job here again. And it's the other goalie, too. The other goalie's doing unbelievable. This is a goalie battle. And Berryman. Oh, no, wait, that's Berryman. And now a shot kept in as Brandon's going to hold on to that as Carshield could not get that out of the zone after the faceoff. So Berryman out here with Springer and Fisher. And we're going to be facing it off again to the left of Buell. Good win by Fisher there. And although Chicago comes out with it and dumps it off, and Brandon is going to hop on that again. He's not going to allow it. It's not a shot. The puck was just sitting at the side of the net. He's able to grab it. So we've got another face-off. 11:35 left in the second period. You got a 0-0 tight game right now. And the puck comes back into play. Now it's back into the Carshield zone. Not able to get that puck out. And Chicago has it. They get it back to the point. And guy was going to take a shot, and a good defensive coverage there by Springer. And now Pickering trying to battle as it comes up the near boards. Guy's going to take a shot, and a good save by Buell as he blockers that off to the corner. And now Fisher tries to get it out. He does, gets around a guy, and now Chicago takes it over in their own zone. And a good play by Fisher to tie his guy up. Springer coming in, and he's not able to get it. And now that's shot down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call. So good pressure there to round out that last line that was out there with Fisher. They caused them to shoot it down the ice and take an icing. So here we go, Miller with Barth and Stanley. And face-off as Miller is lined up, and the face-off is sitting there, and Chicago comes out with it, dumps it off the boards. Good keep in by Barth. Barth looking and passes it to no one there. And now it comes out in Chicago. Stanley's back. Stanley's going to have to hustle. Oh, good play by Stanley there to play defense, and he has played defense before. And now the puck, 4 guys there, and now shot around. Stanley's going to get it. Left there by Miller. Miller, good job. Gets it up to Barth. Barth has it, clears it down. Miller's got speed. Miller tries to get around a guy, gets tied up. No call on the play. There's no trip. They want a trip. It's not going to happen. And now Miller has it. Miller takes it, just dumps it back down. Stanley's got to go in to get it, pass it, and that's off a player. That's an ice. It should have been an icing, but Ridgway's getting it, passes it back to Barth. Barth looking, gets it over to Ridgway. Oh, Ridgway. That pitcher misses Stanley on a break and gets an icing as Stanley was breaking and had no one in front of him. The pitcher just missed him with a pass, and that ended up being an icing call. So we got 9:47 left in the second period, and we've got a 0-0 game. Face-off in the Carshield zone. Pitcher taking the face-off, wins the face-off, and now Scholes has it. Gets it over to Flogger. Good pass. He dumps it down. Scholes is going to go get it. There's that bump in the boards again, and now pitcher has it. Gets it out in front. Not able to get it there as it got blocked. Oh, good play by, and it was almost kept in by Rawls. Rawls battling a stick battle there. And now Chicago comes in. Good play by Rawls to break that up. Good play. Gets it over to Flogger. Flogger, loses that puck. And now gets it out in front. Comes back to the point. Chicago has pressure here. And pitcher doing a good job of battling. And now it comes back to the point again. Chicago setting it up on the point. Big shot from the point. Oh, good block there by Flogger again. And he's cross-checked. And there was no call on the play as Flogger got cross-checked. And it's a good play there by Schrader to break that up. Oh, that's Rouse breaking that up. And now the puck is going to come back to the point again. Chicago with a good amount of pressure here. And now Rouse gets it. Rouse, gets hit. Back on front. Shot goes wide as they shot it, and it was really a bad angle shot. And it still doesn't come out. And now I think somebody's injured here on the play. And now we're coming back the other way. Schultz shoots it. And it just misses. And somebody is injured on the play, and who is that? Who got injured? Rouse? He could be gassed, he could be injured, but he also took some he did take some fairly large hits down low. Some big guys just trying to get that puck from him. All right, so we've got Pennington taking the faceoff here. He's been pretty darn good on faceoffs today, and it's won by Chicago. Shot, and a good save by Buell as it went off his shoulder pad. And now it comes out, and now we've got a race for the puck. And that's Kaiser looking to get that puck. And it's shot off the boards. Oh, good keep in by Pennington. And he almost took out an offspring in the stands, just running around. Who's that kid? Ollie almost took a puck to the head. And he's going to go get that puck. May not give it back. No, he's going to give it back. Now, that's an honest kid right there. Look at that. Look at that. Hey. Hey. Face-off. Pennington taking this face-off. Back to Schrader with the shot. Oh, and it just goes wide. Pickering off the boards. Down low. Around it goes. And they're going to try to shoot it out. Good keep in by Schrader again. And it comes out. And now Pickering's getting it. Pickering just shoots it high. And good play by Kaiser to get that puck back out as it was coming right back in. Chicago's got it in their own zone. And that's down the ice. Pickering's going to get it. Shoots it off the boards. Good play. And it gets past Simpson. And now it's coming back the other way. Chicago trying to dump it in. Good play by Pickering there. And Kaiser shoots it out of play into the Chicago bench. God dang it. Blues are tied. Man, I'm so glad I'm not watching this Blues game. It's tied. It's tied. I can't believe it, dude. It's... Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. Face-off. And it's Fisher taking that face-off. Givens has it now. Givens gets it over to up the boards, and now Springer has it. Gets it over to Berryman, who gets pushed off the puck. And puck comes down low now. Givens is going to have to get it. He comes around. Good play. Sets it back up for Lacasse. As Lacasse is not able to get that puck out. Comes out in front. And I think Springer's going to be able to get this puck out. Looking and shoots it down. And I think Berryman's going to try it. He's got legs. Look out. Berryman gets bumped off the puck. And he still hangs in there. And now Fisher's got to come in to get it. Now it comes back around the net. Springer's trying to get it. Shot. It goes on net, and Lacasse gets it. Lacasse can't get that puck out. Now Fisher swoops in and gets it. Comes around. Good play by Fisher, just calmly making it. Oh, gets it out front. Intercepted. They shoot, and they shoot wide. As Fisher had time to get that out, and he accidentally passed it to Chicago, and that sucks. And now Berryman's just going to launch it down the ice. That may not go far enough, and it doesn't. And now here comes Springer with speed, and he tries to knock a guy off the puck. And now that's down the ice. That is going to be icing. No icing. Again, I don't know how that's not icing, but... And Buell is going to pounce on this puck that's around the net right now. As we did a full sail line change here. And we've got Miller and Stanley with Barth, Ridgway, and Rawls. And Stanley comes back trying to get it! And it's trickled wide, comes back out in front. Stanley's going to get it. Oh, and he loses it, and they shoot! And what a save And Stanley's going to try to get this puck out again. Come on with that pass. Stanley making beautiful plays here. Not. So it's a couple turnovers by Stanley in the offensive zone and in the neutral zone, and that's got to stop. So we go. The Floggers trying to do a line change here with the defense. They're not going to let them do it. So Miller wins the faceoff back to Barth. Barth shoots it off a player, and it goes down the ice. And Stanley picks it up, dumps it down. He's got to go get it now. And I think Barth is going to get there. And he's not able to get there. And, good play, good play. As it's offsides, hands pass. All right, so we got another face-off in the neutral zone. Pitcher, Scholes with Flogger, and pitcher wins that face-off. Good play. And that puck is now coming out into the neutral zone. And they're up along the boards trying to get it in. And now Chicago comes into the Carshield zone. Nobody going for that puck. And now it comes back to the point. Big shot. And it goes wide. Scholes can't get that puck out. And now it does. And now it's coming down the ice. Flogger's got to chase it down as Chicago has it. Chicago's going to go behind their net, shoot it around the boards. Comes right out. And to Pickering. Pickering, good job. And it's dumped down again. Good play by Scholes there to dump it in front of the players' bench. Chicago, good play, and nobody wants it. Three guys surrounded that puck as it was intercepted, and here comes Chicago back the other way. Shot, good block, and now pitcher has it. Pitcher looking to dump that puck in, and he's going to go get it. Gets around a guy, and now Chicago comes out with it, and they dump it up along the boards, and they're going to get it out here. And Carshield's able to intercept that puck, and Kaiser does a good job around the boards to Givens. Givens has it up the boards, out into the neutral zone. Chicago has got to go back in their zone to reset the play, and here comes Chicago over the blue line again. Tries to make a toe drag, good play, and it's picked off by Scholes. Scholes has it, gets it just out of the reach of Kaiser. And Kaiser's got to hop in and get that puck, and he might be able to get it, and he can't get it. And now Chicago coming back the other way. Good play by Ridgway. Can't get it out, though. And Chicago trying to, and now it's into the near corner, picked up by Ridgway. Ridgway tries to get it out, not able to, and the puck comes on net. And a guy tackles one of our guys into the crease, but Brandon Buell sitting there, grabs it. 2:49 left in the second period. Non-stop action back and forth here. And it's been a relatively quiet period in terms of penalties, but we've got an issue with the door. And that door has been a big problem as the referee has noticed it. But they got to find a way to keep that thing from opening. That door is actually open. So he's contacting a maintenance worker maybe or a parent, and they're trying to get this door shut. And one guy pushing, the other guy pulling, and I think they got it. Teamwork. All right, we got a face-off. Pennington taking this face-off with Simpson and Kaiser. Face-off won by Carshield, but Chicago that ends up with the puck. Shot. And it goes wide. It's deflected off a series of players. And now it goes behind the net. Rouse is going to get there. And he is pinched up against the boards with four other guys now chipping in there. And who is that? Pennington in there? Four guys are going to blow it dead as they could not get that out. And Rouse did a good job of just freezing that puck up against the boards so that way no one could have it. Brock Stanley style, as he does that a lot. Then Pennington takes the faceoff, won the faceoff, and now Raul's battling nonstop with somebody. Ridgway, and Chicago comes out with that as Ridgway does a good job. And Raul does a good job of battling there. Oh, good play by Pennington as he falls on top of it. Puck out to the point, and the net is off. The parents are angry because they think Brandon pushed that net off, and he would never do anything like that. I mean, I've known him for a long time, and I don't think he would ever do anything like that. All right, 2:02 left in the second period. Big face-off down in the Carshield zone. We got to find a way to win this face-off. Oh, man. And now we've got a discussion going on with the Chicago coach, with the referees over there, and I'm not sure what's going on. I think he's telling the ref that Brandon may have pushed that net off, but that's a lie because Brandon would never do that. He's just not capable of doing anything. I'm just kidding. He would maybe do that. All right. So, good play by Carshield to get that puck out, and now we've got a partial breakaway. Shoots! Oh, what a save. And who was that? Givens taking that shot coming off the defense. Good play as Givens took a good shot, and he's going to get that face off. Appears to be an adult on the rink now in the Chicago jersey. And now the face-off one back to Lacoste. Oh, a huge hit on Lacoste, and they've got 5-on-1. 5-on-1. And they shoot. What a play! What a play! And it's a great defensive play. By Givens, as he had a 5-on-1 coming back the other way as Lacoste was belted. And I don't even know if he had the puck nearby him. And then Brandon makes the save, and that is a huge, that's just something you don't practice, right? Comes back to the point. Shot. Good block. And now it's Scholes. Scholes has a 2-on-1 the other way. Gets it over to Chicago, unfortunately. Out front, they shoot. Oh, man. Just heartbreaking. And now we got a 2-on-1 back the other way. Oh, what a play by Schrader. Oh, good play. Gets it over. And now Springer coming in. Passes it. Oh. Fisher has it. Fisher passes it over to Berryman. Berryman just chips it off the boards. Gets it over to Springer. Springer out in front. Good defensive play. Holy cow. And now it comes out. Good play. Stanley's got it. Stanley looking. As this guy came in and belted Brock. And now Springer's got it. He can't get it. And now Stanley's got it. Stanley. Miller shoots. Oh. And then Springer's got it. Springer's still out front. Can't get it out in front again. It falls down. Oh, and then we're out of the zone. Ridgway. And now Riles off the boards, gets it over to Stanley. Stanley tries to get around a guy. He has no control over the puck. Oh, good belt down. And now here's Miller. Miller looking. Makes a move. Trapped him. That could be a penalty shot. That could be a penalty shot. It should be. It could be. It could be a penalty shot. Everybody's in suspense. Are they going to do it? And they're not. Yeah. So it has been a wild end to this second period. As you want to see a 5-on-1, you saw it. You want to see a 3-on-1, you saw it. You want to see nothing accomplished, you just saw it. And the goalies are still just awesome right now in this game. And we saw a clear-cut breakaway. We saw, I think everything some big hits. I mean, you talk about getting your money's worth here. I mean, this is must-see TV over here if you're watching. Definitely worth the price of admission here. Back and forth this team goes. But that's not how they drew it up. I'm sure the coaches are just stressing some blood pressure issues going on for sure. Guy in the coach in Chicago's bench right now is feverishly drawing something that I think shows that you don't want to give up a 3-on-1. He's like 3-on-1 and has a big X through it. All right. This is a big time period. Third period. We've got a 2-minute penalty on Chicago. And the goalies have been under siege pretty much the whole game, both goalies. The defense is all pushing. Everybody's pushing up. There has been some very good defensive plays. Like Givens did a great job down there. And on that 5-on-1, I just cannot believe he blocked that. That was a heck of a play. All right. So something's got to give here, right? And we've got a 0-0 game. Detroit's winning. Unbelievable. I mean, is that a regulation loss? I think they lost. I don't know what's going on. All right, face-off dumped into the Carshield zone as Pickering's going to go back and grab that up. And he's going to set it up behind his net, picked up by Schrader. Schrader's got speed. He's going to hustle, and he gets it up into the neutral zone and turns it over. And now, good keep in there by Pitcher. Pitcher looking, and it's shot down the ice. Probably go for an icing here. And we'll take it. So face-off down into the Chicago zone as we're having some issues getting this thing started here. And they've got the pitcher, Flogger, Scholes, Pickering, Schrader line out here. Pitcher going to take this face-off. And the face-off is won by Pitcher, dumped into the corner. He's got it. And he's in the corner, and Scholes is there now, and Flogger there, and Pickering's going to come in and try to get that. And it comes out as Pitcher has it. Pitcher gets it back. Good play. And now Pitcher in the corner, and he passes it to Chicago. Chicago coming back the other way. He's got speed in a net. Shoots. What a save. Rebound. And now a hook. And Carshield's going to the penalty box. So there's that. So much for that power play. All right, so Scholes going to the penalty box, and we got to kill this off. All right, 14:57 left in the third period. 2-minute power play. 4-on-4? Or is it 5-on-5? 4-on-4. And looks like Fisher dumps it around, gets it over to Givens. Givens gets belted, but bounces right off that. And good play. Berryman looking for a breakaway here, and he just missed it. And now here comes Chicago back the other way, 4-on-4. Lots of room out here now. Good play by, huge hit. And now it's Lacasse getting over to, and that's shot down the ice on net as Chicago just gets ready to go here. And now here they go. Up through the neutral zone, gets it into the Carshield zone. Around the guy, shoots, he scores. So that's 4-on-4. Tough one. Tough one to give up there. And that could be it, man. We have not scored in this game, and we've had a couple penalties, and it's going to be tough. But anyway, they got to find a way to kill this penalty off that's going to start kicking into gear at the 14-minute mark here. All right, here we go. Face off. Miller out here with Barth, going to try to kill this thing off. And the face off won by Chicago, and they take it behind their own net. And there it is. Here we go. Power play is in effect. Oh, good play by Barth as he got in the way. Three guys trying to get away from Barth. And now here comes Chicago back the other way. It's Chicago gets over the blue line, gets it into the Carshield zone. Around the net they go. And he circles, gets it back to the point, back to the other point. He gets around a guy, shoots it, and it goes wide. Maybe a save there by Buell, as it maybe it went off his shoulder or something like that, or maybe his blocker. And now up at the point, big shot coming, shoots it. What a save by Buell! Another shot, and he hangs on to it. Oh, good play by Miller. And now here comes Chicago. They get around a guy, dump it down. Ridgway's got to go get it. And he does a good job. Shoots it off the boards, down the ice. And may not go far enough. And Scholes dumps a guy. He gets it out front. Can he get there? Oh, man, just missed it as Kaiser and Springer were coming in, and they just didn't have the speed to get there. Look out. And Springer has it. Gets it over to Pickering. Pickering dumps it in. And Chicago takes it, dumps it around the boards, gets it over to the near side. And now Chicago gets into the neutral zone. And here he's coming all the way over. Through a guy, gets into the corner, has some speed, gets around, and good play by Pickering not to give up on that. And I think Springer's got it. Springer running out of real estate here. Back over to Springer. Springer looking, makes a move, can't pass it, and now gets it up to Pickering. We got a 3-on-2 the other way. Gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser over to Shiloh Pennington, and he can't get a stick on it as he was defended. And now Pennington can't handle that pass. Lacoste has it. Lacoste getting over the line, gets it over to Simpson. Simpson belted on the play. And now it's behind the net. Kaiser looking, passes it over to Rawls, or is that Lacoste? Lacoste gets it out, but Chicago takes over. As pitcher does a good job of defending there. And good play by Givens there to get the puck behind his own net. Gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser's not able to handle that pass. Givens has it. Givens just shoots it around the boards. Lacoste has got to hustle and not able to get there. And now it gets back to the point. A big shot from the point goes wide. Kaiser trying to get to this puck at the point again. And it's out. Good play by Kaiser there to defend. Pass goes off the boards. Lacoste has got to go get it. He's going to take it around his net over to Givens. Givens passes it to Lacoste. Lacoste got handcuffed on that pass. And now it's in the corner. And now it looks like Flogger has it. And Flogger doesn't get it out. And now it's stuck along the boards near the blue line. And it's pitcher trying to get that puck out. Tries to make a move. Lacoste gives it away again. Pitcher puts his guy into the boards in the corner. And now pitcher wins that stick battle out front. Oh, a good play by Buell as he poke checked him. And now pitcher again having to battle Lacoste there. Lacoste is going to try to get it up. And now pitcher's got it. Gets it up. And now we've got a 3-on-2 the other way. It's deflected and down low. Pitcher's got to go get it. And now Chicago comes out with it, comes back to the point. Ridgway shoots it. Oh, and it deflected. Did not make it to the net. And a good play by Fogger. And nobody wants it. Pitcher over to Scholes. Scholes gets it out in front. And it's just sitting there. Nobody wants it. Nobody can get to it. And now Scholes not able to get that puck in. And now here comes the other way. Pitcher has it. Pitcher, good play. Makes a move. Shoots it. Gets saved. And pitcher just dumps it out in front. And they're going to shoot it down the ice. That could be icing. 1-0. The score, 9-10 left in this third period, and Chicago smells blood. They are definitely uptick in the pressure. And this is going to be a tough one. We've got a face-off with Fisher and Springer, Berryman, Schrader, Pickering. Fisher taking this face-off, and he loses that face-off, and Chicago comes out with it. They dump it down. Schrader's got a beat on this guy. Comes around him. He's going to try to get around him. A good play by Schrader. Fisher has it. Fisher gets it up to Berryman. He coughs it up. And good play again by Schrader there to break that up. Was that Pickering? Here comes Springer with speed through the neutral zone. Springer shoots it. Gives it to Chicago. And now Chicago comes back. Pickering, good job of breaking that up. And Springer can't get to it. And Pickering just shoots it down. And Springer's upended at the blue line. Shot down. Picked up by Givens. Givens over to Springer. Springer trying to get around a guy. Can't do it. Fisher has it. Fisher looking. He dumps it down. And now it's Berryman. Berryman gets pinned up against the board. Springer gets there. And now it's Lacoste keeping it in. And here comes Chicago. Back the other way. They got 3-on-1. And here they come. And a shot. And they score. So you saw that coming. I did, at least, as that puck was kind of in no man's land in the Carshield zone, and Lacoste was kind of far up in the play, and they had speed the other way, and they got us. So here it is, 2-0, 7:58 left in the period, and here comes Chicago. They just dump it down, and they smell blood. Here comes Ridgway. He's going to try to get in there to get that puck. 4 guys pinned up behind the net. Miller there. Miller and Ridgway trying to get this puck out. Chicago emerges with it, and they are going to play some catch with it. They've got time to get it back to the point. A shot. Oh, big save as that made it through traffic. And Stanley not able to get there, but now here comes Miller. He's got some speed. Miller, drop pass, Barth, poke check on the play. Stanley's got to get there, and now it comes back to Pickering. Pickering over to Miller. Miller looking, gets it to Stanley. Stanley gets poke checked, and now Stanley dumps it down. He's got to go get it, and they shoot it around the boards, kept in by Carshield. And now Chicago has it behind their own net. They're just going to dump it out down the ice. And a good play there, as that was a great passing play. So 6:52 left in this third period. Not the boy. I tell you what, if you go back into that first and second period, that's a whole different game, and it's opened up since the penalty that were assessed, and we went 4-on-4, and that just didn't work out. Anyway, Simpson, Pennington. He just dumps it in, and that's Berryman on a line with actually Berryman and now another breakaway the other way. Here we go, 2-on-1, and he shoots. They score. So 2-on-1 the other way. Tough break. You don't like to see that, but too many 2-on-1s. So there has been a line switch up here. I think Pennington moved up to the Fisher line. Berryman's going to be playing with the Kaiser line, and that line got pulled off almost as fast as it went on. And good play by Buell to get it up to Pitcher. Pitcher wasn't able to hang on to that puck, though, as this has turned into not a good game. And here goes Pitcher. Pitcher has it. He gets it kind of deep. Flogger there. Flogger, good play to battle somebody. Big shot! And a rebound! And it just misses Pitcher. It's Pitcher in his office there. And here comes Chicago back the other way. Shot goes wide. And another shot goes off the boards. And here comes over to Flogger. Flogger just clears it out to center ice as that was Givens getting it to Flogger. Good play by Scholes. Scholes looking, he dumps it into no man's land. And now Pitcher's going to try to go get it. They're just going to kill time off now as Chicago's got a commanding 3-0 lead. Around the boards to Springer. Springer's not able to play with that puck. And now Pennington, good play. He's got some speed going back the other way. Looking, and he gets checked out of the play, and he made that pass out in front, and Springer was there alone and wasn't able to redirect that into the net. And now Chicago turns it over in the neutral zone as Springer trying to put some pressure on, and Chicago just dumps it down on net as Buell tries to get that puck going the other way. And now it's going to be Fisher there. Ridgway just shoots it off the boards. Guy gloves it down. Good play by Fisher. And now he's coming back looking for Pennington. Pennington, good play to chip it in. And now Chicago is able to regain possession of that puck as they come out to the neutral zone. Good play by Pennington to play defense there. He gets around a guy. Oh, man, Chicago shoots it. Good save by Buell as that puck bounced around and nobody really could get possession of it, but landed on Chicago's stick. All right, so Stanley line coming out with Miller and Barth. We've got Pickering at the point, maybe Schrader there. And now Chicago wins that faceoff on a good play by Barth, and he gets his stick slashed. And that's going to be a penalty as Barth had a potential breakaway as he used his speed, and the guy slashed his stick out of his hand. So big power play here, maybe. Maybe we can get on the board. As that was going to be a breakaway, most likely, because Barth had a ton of speed as he made a good defensive play. And now Miller takes this face-off, is not able to get the face-off, and both guys fall down into the corner. Stanley gets it back to the point as Schrader sends it over to Pickering. Pickering back to Schrader. Schrader looking, over to Barth. Barth back to Schrader, shoots it, hits a guy, hurts real good, out in front, and Miller's not able to redirect that. Back to the point. Schrader looking, Pickering, one-timer. What a save. And he saw that all the way. Stanley wasn't quite in front of the net yet. So another face-off down here as this line's been playing pretty good. A minute 30 left. Miller taking the face-off, not able to get that face-off, and shot out. And now Schrader's got to go get it. Schrader looking, get play. Tries to get it to Stanley, but Barth has got speed. He gets it over the line, sets it up, shoots it, and a good save. Now it's back to the point. Oh, and it's shot out. Oh, he keeps it in. Good play. As Stanley's got to go get it. Stanley trying to get that puck, gets it, looking, passes it back to the point, gets it back to Stanley. Stanley looking, looking, gets it back to the point again. Shot! And a save, and goalie saw that all the way. So, not much going on here except good saves, and 49 seconds left in this power play. The big line out here, pitcher Flogger, Scholes, and puck comes back to Lacoste. Lacoste looking, gets it over to Scholes. Scholes looks, comes in front, and Givens there trying to hit that puck. Can't get it going the other way, and now Chicago gets it as, good play by pitcher. Pitcher has it, and he loses it, and now it comes down the ice, and a big kill here for Chicago. They only got 26 seconds left. Here comes Schultz, gets it to himself, and looking, tries to set it up, gets to the point, now down low, gets it out in front. Flogger, back to the point to Givens. Givens, back to Lacoste. Lacoste hands it over to Chicago, and they shoot it out. And 3 seconds left, and Chicago kills this penalty. Big shot off the glove and wide by Given as he came in uncontested and took a shot, pretty much missed the net, and I think the goalie got a glove on it. Comes back to Givens again. Big shot, and now a breakaway. 2-0 the other way. Now it's 1, and he shoots. Oh, what a play by Lacoste to come back and break that up. Only a minute 55 left in this as Lacoste broke up a 2-on-1 at the last second. And that's not how you draw it up. So, tough game for Carshield as they played a really good first and second period, and then it kind of fell apart in that third period. But you got to put it all together. And Pickering shoots it around the net. Springer trying to get there, can't get there, and now it bounces out towards center ice as Springer did a good job of getting in the way of that clearing attempt, and now we have an offsides. So, anyway, we got a face-off, neutral zone. Carshield gets that face-off, gets it over to Springer. Springer's got some speed now as he tries to make a move, gets around a guy, falls down, and now Fisher has it. Fisher looking, shoots it, and it's deflected. And now Springer has it, tries to get it out in front, the whiff. And now here comes Chicago back the other way, and now we got a player down in the corner behind the Chicago net. And I don't know what happened to him. And got a coach running out, and he's going to be okay, it looks like. So, minute 23 left in this third period. And Fisher going to take this face off with Pennington and Springer, and you know what, you might see Pennington just hang out up here on this line for a little while. Rouse gets trucked, but he's able to, and now Fisher gets hit at the blue line. Chicago makes a move, gets around a guy, gets around another guy, tries to dump it in, get played by Ridgway, and now it's all bunched up against the boards. It comes out. Fisher's got it. Fisher's going to try to come right through the center, off the boards, gets it to Pennington. Pennington, good play, gets it up to Springer. Springer not able to handle that. Out comes to center ice. Oh, Keepin gets it over, shoots it, and they called it offside. Another shot, it goes wide as Fisher, another shot, as they're putting shots on now, and that puck comes down the ice, and there's an icing. Parents are very upset that that was offsides. And he's yelling. I mean, you got a 3-0 lead, so, you know, I mean, I don't know why. But all right, maybe it was. Maybe it was. But you're in our home. We do what we want. We're going to take it away from you. All right, here we go. Miller taking the face-off. Stanley and Barth out there. Stanley, takes a nice big whiff. And that puck is still in there, but I guess it came out. And now it's stripped away from Barth. Big shot, and they score. Damn it. Come on now. That guy's got a good shot. Maybe Brock should take a look at that guy shooting that thing, man. Anyway, 23 seconds. Pretty disgusting ending to this game. And 4-0. That sucks. Anyway, here we go. Kaiser taking the face off. Berryman gets it over to Rawls. Rawls hands it over to Chicago. Now it's buried up against the boards. Everybody's trying to get it out, and it comes out to Chicago. Has it, looking, and good play. Good play by Ridgway. He's pissed. I love it. And now it's over. So that's the game. 4-0. Not the way we drew it up. And we did take a game from them, so that's a plus. Maybe we shouldn't have done that, and we did. And but we got away from our game, and I don't know what we were doing, trying to play a run and gun game, and that's not going to work. So we got again tomorrow early. I don't know what time our game is. 9:30 in the morning, and that is like when I go to bed. So anyway, it's been a good weekend. We've lost one, and hopefully we come back tomorrow and do a good game tomorrow. And we will talk to you at 9:30 in the morning.